Kogo News Time 6:10. This is San Diego's Morning News. It's open enrollment time for healthcare. Are you confused? Join the club. A little clarity, though, is about a minute away.
The research, the paperwork, the scramble to get answers to your last-minute questions. Yup, it's open enrollment season.
Woohoo!
By now, the company emails have already started flooding your work inbox, urging you to be prepared come November when you can start picking your healthcare options for 2016.
And it seems like no matter how much homework you do, you just don't get it. And I speak, of course, for myself, not you. Joining us on the Kogo News Live Line, health insurance expert with the Benefit Resource Group, Danny O'Connell. And Danny, what is the biggest mistake we're making when we're enrolling?
Oh, waiting till the last minute.
So you've got to start doing your research now.
You do, absolutely. Whether it's insurance through your employer or individually, you always want to verify and be sure that your providers are still in the same network, that they're still accepting that insurance. You want to research if you're taking any name brand prescription drugs. Those pharmacy lists and those copays can change every year. So you want to review that list and be sure how your medications are going to be covered in the upcoming year and what changes there may be there as well. It's one of those things, it's like pulling teeth. Nobody wants to address or really deal with it, but it is really important. So I would say don't put it off till the last minute.
Danny, I'm seeing here that nearly a quarter of people would rather clean their toilet than than do open enrollment and pick their benefits. Why do you think it is so confusing? I mean, we get these big books, pamphlets, whatever they are, and it's almost like a foreign language to most people.
Well, sure it is. And number one, who doesn't want a clean toilet? But
well, sure.
Secondly, you've got changes at the federal level, at the state level, from insurance carriers and companies, networks, providers, the offerings within your own employer. So it absolutely is confusing. So if you're going and doing it on your own and individually, just purchasing it, I would definitely recommend working with a licensed agent in your area. If you're going through an employer, feel free to reach out to your HR department or any enrollment specialist that might be open or offered to you and get some answers to those questions and help try to get some clarity over what's going to be right for you.
And let's talk about some specifics here because, the right plan for you is definitely not the right plan for Ted or for Jeremy or anybody else. So what are the things that you need to take into consideration? Just a quick little list. These are the things that you need to look for in a plan.
Sure. So more and more employers are offering like high deductible plans that allow you to have a health savings account. Those plans can be great for individuals that maybe only go 2 to 3 times a year. They're not seeing a specialist on a regular basis, not taking a lot of prescription drugs or name brand prescription drugs. So those types of plans is understanding I'm typically going to pay less to the insurance company, but I'm going to pay more when I go into a provider. It's looking at what are my needs and what are my expected out-of-pocket expenses and trying to find that range within the plan. If you're expecting to have claims, issues, surgeries, things like that, it's really trying to weigh that balance of how much is this procedure going to cost me out of my pocket, meaning what's my out-of-pocket cap on my plan versus that premium cost.
Now, what I like to do, and the easiest thing to do, is to keep everything the same. Then you don't have to do anything, right?
Well, some employers will automatically just opt you back into the same plan, but you do want to verify, with your employer. Also, during open enrollment, if you have spouses that are dependents that need to be added, partners, things of that nature, that's a good time to review that. Take a look at the costs of the other plans where your other family members are enrolled, and if you can save some money on your own employer plan, or what's going to be the best combination for you.
Head of the Benefit Resource Group, Danny O'Connell, on open enrollment season and some of the things you can do to make it a little bit easier to figure out the best insurance for you. Danny, thank you.